everyone, it's Ephraim, Past Point One Comics. If you're checking out my video for the first time, thank you so much. If you're a regular viewer, whomever watches my videos, I always appreciate it. Comic books have been a passion of my life, and I just like doing these videos and talking about comic books, obviously. This video will be for comic books that are going to be coming out this Wednesday. I believe it's September 15th, New Comic Book Day. I usually choose between 5 or 10 books that have caught my interest. No particular order these books are in. These are just, like I said, ones that I'm planning on buying. But before I go any further, whomever watches my videos, like I said, I always appreciate it. If you want to hit that like, subscribe, and notification button, go ahead. But I want to give out a couple of shout outs beforehand. Usually I give out shout outs for people that I've been in contact with, obviously, and the comic book community on Instagram or social media has always been fantastic to me. So I have 3 today. The first one, a week ago, Monday, I was getting ready to go to bed, and of course I go on my phone, and I was on Instagram, and up popped up Marvel Comaholic. He was going live. This was about 11:30ish at night. I said, what the heck, I'm gonna go look what he's showing. And he started showing his books, and he had so many great Marvel books. I was like, man, these were fantastic. Of course, people were asking him, are you selling them? And he basically just wanted to show them to people. And Marvel Comaholics, I appreciated it. I sent them a message afterwards on Instagram saying, boy, your collection is fantastic. Like I said, I was getting ready to go to bed about 11:30ish. I was watching his video for over an hour, so I didn't get to go to sleep till about 1 o'clock in the morning. I wasn't planning on it, but his video was so great. It's comic books, and as a comic book collector, and I'm a fan of other people who collect comic books also, I was like, man, this guy's got a great collection. And next thing I knew, I was watching his video for about over an hour. But my next person, I want to give a shout out to. He's on YouTube and Instagram. His name is Skeff. He's got a great channel and on YouTube, and he always talks about his comic books that he's been getting from CBCS or CGC. By the way, I'm going to put a link to everybody who I mentioned here. So I am sending some books over to CBCS, and I know he's used them before in the past. So I sent him a message, asking him about, I had some questions about how to send some books, and he replied to me immediately. He told me what he did. It was very helpful. So Skeff, thank you very much. The last person, he reached out to me on Instagram like about Friday or Saturday, saying he wanted to mention me as a shout out on his YouTube channel. And I was like, wow, thank you so much. His YouTube handle is Just a Rican and his comics. And like I said, he's also on Instagram, and I'll be putting a link to his YouTube and Instagram pages on my description below. So he was kind enough to mention me when he went on YouTube Live last Sunday. And of course, I went to go check out his YouTube Live video. It was awesome. He had a bunch of guest hosts on there also. So thank you very much once again. And this is a shout out for you. So this video, like I said, are just books that have caught my interest. I usually try to choose between 5 and 10 books. It can be anywhere from obviously Marvel, DC, Boom Studios, Image, whatever catches my interest, I show them. Okay, the first one up is Black Widow. I just like this cover. I do read the storyline. It's a good storyline for Black Widow, but this is, I like the way she's holding the gun, and the smoke from the gun looks like it's part of her dress. So I thought it was a unique looking cover. Next up, we have Fantastic Four. This cover also, a lot of times when I buy books, what grabs me at the beginning is the cover. And like I said, I do read the stories, but this one has the Fantastic Four building in the background, and right in the middle, you'll see like a little figure, but it's the Silver Surfer, and part like of a silhouette, you can actually see Galactus's head. So this is another great looking cover. Next up, we have Primordial #1 by Image Comics. This takes place, I believe, in the late 50s or early 60s, the beginning of the space race against the USSR. The United States sent out 2 monkeys to space, but they never came back. Unbeknownst to them, they did not die in orbit. They were taken, and now they're coming back home. So who knows what's going to happen. I've been reading more and more indie books, or books that are not Marvel or DC, those types of books. And this one is like my pick of the week. I can't wait to read this one. Next up, we have Ma, #1 by Boom Studios, also another new book. This is what happens when one woman becomes the real monster society has always taken her out to be. This is another new #1. It's by Scout Comics. It's Night of the Cadillac. In the spirits of lost boys and warriors, Night of the Cadillacs is a high-octane, gender-bending mix of horror, hard action, and forbidden love and street culture. We have another Fantastic Four. It's their 60th anniversary. Like I said, they're almost as old as me. This is the entire Kang bloodline is out to destroy every era of the Fantastic Four. And it goes from there. Time Before Time by Another Image Books. This basically takes place in the year 2140, where to escape a world with no future, many turn to the Syndicate, a criminal organization who for the right price will smuggle you back in time for a better life. After working for the Syndicate, 2 of the people there decide to steal one of the boss's timelines, but soon they find that one thing you can't run from is your past. This one is Scooby-Doo and Batman. It's like the early years when they first met, when they were younger. I've always been a fan of Scooby-Doo. I used to watch them a lot when I was a kid on cartoon, obviously. And this is a light-hearted comic book, which I do read. I do read darker books, of course, that are more, adult-driven. But, every now and then, I just like reading more books that are just fun to read. And speaking of darker books, this is the Joker. Looks like he's about to fly a plane. I wouldn't go on that plane if I was anybody. But there's also a knife sticking in the back of the seat. Looks like that's where the pilot used to be, or he killed the pilot. So like I said, this is a darker book, and I've been reading it, and yeah, it's the Joker. So, I'm sure it's been a good read so far. And the next one is Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters. I picked this one because in the original Return of the Jedi, when Han Solo was rescued at the very beginning, Princess Leia, she acquired the armor to infiltrate Jabba the Hutt's palace. Bosch, that's whose uniform she took, but he was also a bounty hunter. And this is basically a storyline of the character of Bosch and other bounty hunters that are in his Lethal Warriors, so to speak. And that's it. So like I said, I usually try to pick between 5 and 10 books that grab my interest. I am going to probably buy more than just these. But this is Efren from Past Point One Comics. And whomever watches my videos, like I said, I always appreciate it. Everybody be safe and take care until next time, which I'm going to do some unboxings. I'm getting some CGC books, so you got that to look forward to. Oh yeah, one more thing. I believe as of today, I have like 469 or 470 subscribers. Once I hit that magic 500, I'm going to be doing another giveaway. So subscribe. Everybody be safe and take care.